Miss Ruth Story Hour again. Well, the first story you heard was with a book, which that can help you identify and recognize. That's what a teacher does. She reads a book. But this second story is about the three little pigs without a book. This is Miss Ruth's version. And an author is a person that creates a book or a poet, something that's their own. So here's my version. Everybody say version. Say version. Here's my version of the three little pigs. Okay, once upon a time, there was three little pigs. There was baby pig. Everybody say, hi boys and girls. And there was mummy pig. Hello boys and girls. And there was daddy pig. We have to put on our daddy voices, boys and girls. Hello boys and girls. Well, one day, the three little pigs decided we need to make a house, Daddy Pig said. So, Daddy Pig said, first of all, let's make our house of some straws. So I need you to help me with this story. We're going to have our hands open wide and we're going to say, I'm building my house. I'm building my house. I'm building my house. Well, when they made the house of straw, who came along? We've got to get our hands like this because we're going to be knocking at the door. And this is called a fist. So we're going to go knock on the door. And we need our gruff voices because I wonder who's at that door. Little pigs, let me come in. We need our baby pig's voice. No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Let's get our fists on our hands again. Little pigs, if you don't let me come in, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. And all of a sudden, baby pig said, help! We've got to go and get our running shoes on. Run, 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 run. 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 So, baby pig ran into the house of mummy pig. And mummy pig decides to make her house of, everybody say, sticks. So, she gets the sticks and she says, I'm building my house. I'm building my house. I'm building my house. Well, when she made the house of sticks, baby pig and mummy pig said, we're relaxing. And they said, we're not afraid of the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. We're not afraid of the big bad wolf. Tra la 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 la. But all of a sudden, there was a knock on the door, boys and girls. Where's our hands and our fists? Little pigs, let me come in. And the baby pig and the mummy pig said, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. And he said, little pigs, if you don't let me come in, where's our shoulders, boys and girls? I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. And all of a sudden they said, oh, we've got to run. Get our running shoes on, boys and girls. And so they go run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. And they ran to Daddy's house. And you know, it's always known that Daddy's house is always safe because he's the daddy that protects us, right? So they ran to Daddy's house. When they ran to Daddy's house, Daddy decides to make his house of bricks. Everybody, let's help Daddy build the bricks. I'm building my house. I'm building my house. I'm building my house. When Daddy made his house of bricks, who came along? That big bad wolf. Let's see. Hands up and our fists. Little pigs, little pigs, let me come in. And Daddy Pig said, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. And the big bad wolf said, little pigs, if you don't let me come in, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow the house down. So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. But, boys and girls, the house didn't blow. Why is that? Because the house was made of, you guessed it, bricks. And so he said, what am I going to do? But in the meantime, Daddy Pig had his thinking caps on. Everybody say thinking caps. He had his thinking caps on and said, I've got an idea, Baby Pig and Mummy Pig. Let's get a boiling pot of hot water. So Daddy Pig gets the water and gets the pot and he turns up the stove. Now you know only daddies and mummies turn up the stove. You don't try this at home. He turns up the stove. When he turns up the stove, the big bad wolf was knocking at the door, and in the meantime the water was bubbling. Can everybody do this? When he started to bubble with the bubbling, the big bad wolf knocked on the door. Little pigs, let me come in. And they said, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. And he said, little pigs, if you don't let me come in, I'm gonna huff and puff and blow your house down. But the big bad wolf also had his thinking caps on. He said, I know, I'm gonna climb down the chimney and then I'm gonna gobble them up for lunch. So he climbs up, help him climb up, he climbs up the chimney, and he went down with a splash. Can you do that again? With a splash. And one more time, with a splash. And that big bad wolf disappeared. He was burnt, and he never bothered the big bad wolves and the three little pigs again. And the three little pigs learned the lesson. They said, you know what? We're going to always listen to Daddy, because Daddy is the one that's in charge of us. He's the one that's the head of the home, and he's the one that's going to keep us safe. And they said, we're not afraid of the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. We're not afraid of the big bad wolf. Tra-la-la-la-la. Thank you. Ms Ruth's Story Hour.
Again, this is the American Reverend Zachariah A. Jackson from the church of what's happening now. As you see that I'm out recording people that's far beyond my talent. I don't mind saying that. And you know I got almost 600 videos or more on YouTube and many, many years of experience. I tell you, listen to Ms Ruth's Story Hour. I sit behind the camera and I kind of wish I was a kid. Again, you see, I had a full life. I grew up step by step. I didn't go from 5 to 13. I went from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I don't have a loss of growing up being a kid, but I'll tell you one thing, I would really enjoy being a young kid with Ms Ruth. So please contact her, Ms Ruth's Story Hour, give your information.
Well, my phone number is 908-906-3129. My email is Ruth Thompson 00@gmail.com, and my website, where you can also buy my book, which is wic.com, W for water, I for ink, X for x-ray.com/author Ms Ruth /author Ms Ruth, and you can buy it directly online. As I said, I teach the children that a creator or author is a person that wrote the book. So even though The Three Little Pigs is a book that's well known, this is Ms Ruth's version that she created. And now I actually have a book that I create myself, which is called My Five Senses. So I hope you can get it in your on the web, buy it directly online, and enjoy. It's to educate them, to have fun. It does rhyming, and it also has excellent pictures, colorful pictures by my friend that's an illustrator, and I've had many comments on the book. So they'll enjoy.
Again, I am the American Reverend Zachariah A. Jackson from the Church of What's Happening Now. This will be uploaded to YouTube, Zachariah 1000, and you can visit it also on Facebook, Zachariah Jackson. ZECHARIH JACKASON Jackson on Facebook. Good night.